What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from GeeksterLabs.com. How you guys doing today? Well, the product I'm going to be showing you is something that was sent to me free for review from SolPro. And today we have the SolPro Helios Smart backup battery. Now, this is a really interesting backup battery because it's not just a backup battery, but it's also a solar charging backup battery. And we'll talk about that in just a second. But first off, this product retails for around $100. It's available in 3 different colors. Obviously, I have the black version right here. They also come in white and orange as well. So included with the Helios Smart is the micro USB to regular USB charging cable, and also some extra tips and parts here. So these actually plug up the ports on the bottom, and I'll show you that in just a second, but they do include extra plugs for the ports. Alright, so now let's talk about the Helios Smart by itself. So as you can see, it's a very small form factor. It's only about a little bit smaller than actually the iPhone. It's not as long as the iPhone, obviously a little bit thicker, but the weight is pretty low too. Well, it only weighs about 0.63 pounds, so a little more than half a pound. So built in here we have a 5,000 milliamp battery pack, but obviously the bonus to this is that it has built-in solar panels. So as we see, we have 3 solar panels right here. So you are capable of putting this outside in direct sunlight and actually charging up the battery pack itself, which is great for those that are outdoors types of people, camping, hiking, things like that. Even for like emergency types of situations where if something happened where there was like a disaster or something, there was no power, you could definitely have this with you and leave this outside, and you'd be able to use your phone or other devices that plugged in through the USB. But we have 3 solar panels right here. On the front of it, we do have the actual indicator. So if I press that, it gives you some lights there, letting you know there's 4 lights. So each of those worth 25%. We have the little sensor right here. And so that sensor right there is what it'll shine orange. When it's outside, out in the daylight, it'll let you know if it's getting a direct charge by that orange light. And by the brighter the light gets, the better the charges. So that's how you know if you're getting really good direct sunlight. Okay, let's get to the bottom ports. Let me show you those right here. So on the bottom ports, we have a 5-volt 1 amp port right here, USB, which you would use for like mobile devices like cell phones and iPhones and Android phones, things like that. And then you have a 5-volt 2.1 amp out. So that would what you would be using for like tablets and things like that. And so then we have the port here for the in. So that's what we use the micro USB cable that's included with it to charge up this device. So if you're in a situation where you don't have a way to charge it up via a wall plug or anything like that, you can obviously sit it outside and it will charge up this device. Now, obviously, solar panel chargers are not something that you could charge up really quickly, but if you put this outside for about 90 minutes, about an hour and a half, it'll give you enough of a charge to fully charge an iPhone. But so that's you can use these circle holes right there. You can use that to attach it to like a backpack if you want to use like a clip or something like that to tie it to something. That way, as you're hiking, you can have this on the back of your backpack, and it'll just be open to the sunlight. So during your whole hike, the whole time, you could be filling this up with battery power from the sunlight. So really cool. So obviously there's some environmental benefits to using solar powered battery packs like this, but overall it's just a really cool battery pack to have. It's 5,000 milliamps, so that in itself is really good. It'll give you multiple charges on an iPhone or a mobile device. But the fact that it has the solar panels is just kind of like a bonus on top of that. So it feels very, very well constructed. It has like a nice leathery feel to it, and it feels robust. So if you were to drop it or anything like that and be kind of rough with it, I think it'd be fine. You do have those port covers here, so I guess if you are going to be doing things outdoors, and if it's like drizzling or whatever, the ports will probably do a little bit of a good job of making sure that there's no moisture or anything getting into those ports. But obviously it's not waterproof by any means, just because it has these ports in there, but just something to keep them plugged up and make sure to protect those ports. So one thing to consider, guys, but not bad for $100. I definitely recommend you checking it out. So go to solpro.com. I'll have a link in the description if you're interested in seeing this product. And like I said, this is available in white, orange, or the black version I have right here. So anyways, guys, that's it for me today. If you have any questions about this product, post them down below. I will get back to you as quickly as possible. If you guys want to stay up to date with all of my content, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next review.